Hello and good morning to my fellow Dolly family. Well, I should say the afternoon now. It's about 12:37 and I'm just sitting here. If you hear whining in the background, I apologize for any of the inconvenience. That is my puppy. He's seen the kitty cat, so he wants to play with her, so if you hear barking in the background, I've tried to do it so many times where he can calm down, but he's not calming down. So if you hear whining in the background, I apologize. I'm not being mean to my dog or anything of that sort. My dog's in his playpen, and I just don't trust the cat more than anything. So I have my reasons for him being in a playpen. Anyways, I have my cup of coffee with me. I am drinking the birthday cake, lactose-free birthday cake. One, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's like a cream, but it tastes like birthday cake. So I'm drinking that with my coffee, and I'm drinking a decaf because if I have a regular coffee, I'd be up. And I'm also having caffeine-free pop. So, how is everybody's day going? How is everybody doing? I'm doing fantastic. I'm really enjoying today. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to be going for a walk with my uncle, probably a little bit later with Oakley. So, yeah, he agrees. He's going to calm down soon. He gets really whiny around this time, but he will calm down soon. So, in advance, if this is too loud for you guys, and you guys are getting triggered by Oakley being in his playpen, I apologize. He just needs to stay there because the cat they're starting to be friends, but I just don't want to take any chances. So anyways, let's do get to know me questions. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I thought I would do one. That's also my cat, if you hear that. Let's go to icebreaker questions. I wanted to tell you guys that I'm very thankful for the new subscribers. Thank you for tuning into my channel. So we're going to answer these questions. The first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in Canada, in a small town outside of Ontario, and it's a beautiful little town, and it's very spectacular, and everyone is so friendly and kind. Most of them are. Whoever grew up here. I grew up here, and it is an absolute gorgeous place. We have a really amazing beach, and it's absolutely phenomenal, and the beach is beautiful. But it gets very busy because people travel. Sorry, that's my dog. People travel to where our destination is outside of Toronto just to come to our beach because our beach is absolutely beautiful. But I grew up here. I lived here all my life, and I love it, and I won't be planning on leaving anytime soon. I did leave to go live in Toronto for a little while, but then I just decided that, Toronto wasn't my thing. What is my favorite local spot and why? Probably the beach. Like I said, as we are just talking about the beach, because the beaches are, I find, like when you find a private beach, it's actually really sweet because it's just he's mad. A private beach. So, he's talking a lot. So, this video is just going to continue on, so I can't stop him from being talkative, so I apologize. But the beach is a very local spot, and I absolutely love the beach. It's beautiful, it's fun, it's exciting. And I go and I look for beach glass when I go. So I love beach glass, by the way. So does Oakley. Do you have a favorite? What is your perfect Sunday that looks like? My perfect Sunday would be probably to go and sit and read my book and have my cup of coffee and maybe have a rainy day. I'm not too fond of having too many sunny days. I do like the rainy days because you get to have your here he is. Look. He's like, Mama, let me out. I let him out in a second. The perfect Sunday would be that, and spending time with my husband and my dog. Do I have a favorite dish that I cook? Yes, macaroni and cheese is my favorite dish. Do you like spicy food? Depends on how spicy it is. If it's really spicy, then no. But if it's mild, then yeah, I like that. Do you consider yourself religious or spiritual? Spiritual. My family is religious, but I do believe in spiritual. How do you like to recharge at the end of the day? Having cuddles with Oakley, my puppy, and probably ignoring some people. Depending on who my friends are, I will ignore people and just read my book again and spend time with family. What is your astrological sign? I am Capricorn. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a King Cavalier dog, King Cavalier poodle, a dog named Oakley. My last dog was a Shih Tzu. Her name was Lily. And then I have a cat named Cinder, who is a tabby cat, gray, Asian blue. Do you have a morning beverage and how do you take it? I like to have my morning beverage as coffee. Before I used to drink like 3 cups of coffee a day, but I've been noticing that my cup of coffee, that's enough. Sorry, I'm trying to teach him that barking is not allowed. I like having creamer. I do like having lactose milk. I am lactose intolerant too. So having my lactose milk in there is really good too. I used to get anxiety quite a fair bit from coffee, so now I do 1 regular and 1 decaf. What is one thing you think is totally underrated? I'm not sure to be 100%. What is one thing on my bucket list? One thing, I have 5 things that are on my bucket list. The first thing that's on my bucket list is to get another Cavapoo, to have 2 Cavapoos, have Oakley and I want a little girl. Her name is, I wanted to call her Isla. So I would have Oakley and Isla. The other thing is I wanted to go to Croatia because my husband has family there. So his dad's from Croatia. So we want to go and visit family over there. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel to? Croatia. Which instrument do you want to play? I would like to play the drums. I can't really play an instrument because of my hand. I have cerebral palsy, so my hand is pretty bad. So I would like to do the drums if I could, and maybe do some singing. What is your favorite? What do you listen to when you're in the car? Oh, I like to listen to the 80s and the 70s. He will calm down, guys, so I apologize if this is annoying for you guys. What do you like to listen already? What would your dream vacation consist of? Probably my dream vacation would consist of getting away for a couple of days. And probably going somewhere that we've never been before and going on our own. Do you have any morning or evening rituals? Probably morning rituals. Because the morning rituals I'm definitely a morning person. I'm not an evening person. I don't like to stay up late anymore. I get sick when I stay up late. I get tummy aches if I stay up till like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I like to do the morning, like I have my coffee. I have my coffee in the morning. I like to take my dog out for WALK. He's totally wanting that. Are you allergic to anything? Yes, I am. I'm allergic to makeup, and I'm allergic to skincare products, certain skincare products. Oh, and codeine, which is like an Advil. Do you like going camping? I used to love going camping, but some of the experiences that I have had in the past, I don't do any more camping. And plus my parents were getting older, so one night I think they said their backs were bothering them. What is your go-to outfit? Probably slacks and a comfy sweater. Because it's easy and it's comfy, and I like to be comfortable. I don't like to be uncomfortable. No, I've never had my colors analyzed before. I would love to do that. But normally my fallish colors like purple, pink, magenta, red, greens look good on me. What's my favorite thing about myself? Probably my hair. I really like my hair. And I feel like I'm very loyal. I'm not, I don't like to argue with friends. I know it does happen, but I don't like to argue. I try to avoid that now because I've had so many arguments in the past with people, but I never hate anyone. Hate is such a strong word, and I never regret meeting anyone. So people come in our lives in the past, and then they end their friendship, and then they move on, but maybe down the road we reconnect. Am I currently reading anything? Yes, I am reading. I have been into reading lately. I'm going to get into the Harry Potter series. I really want to read Harry Potter because I know my nieces really enjoyed Harry Potter, and like a lot of my friends read Harry Potter. Oh, excuse me. Better out than in. My favorite podcast. I don't really listen to podcasters, but I do have a favorite YouTuber, and that's Oh My Gosh TV. He's really cool. I liked watching the old abandoned houses and Kelsey Davies, and I do like watching the thrifting channels, Goodwill, like going to thrift stores and hunt for mystery jewelry jars. Do I have any tattoos? Yes, 2. I got this tattoo a few years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And it's a tattoo of a bird, and it's a chickadee. That's to represent my grandmother. There was a photo in my mom and dad's bathroom, and the photo in my mom and dad's bathroom represented the tattoo, so I got it done. It's on my shoulder, and I have 2 butterflies that represent mine and my husband's. I am married. Mine and my husband's relationship of how long we're going to be together. It's going to be 14 years together. So he's like the top butterfly, and I'm the bottom butterfly, and there's a heart in the middle. Do I want any more? Probably not. Maybe consider one at the back of my neck. I'm not sure yet. What is your favorite part about your daily routine? Right now I don't have a job, so my daily routine is like getting up in the morning and just be thankful that I'm alive and that I have a dog and a cat and I have my husband and I can afford a beautiful home. Like, it's just really sweet. If you could only eat one food for breakfast for the rest of your life, what would it be? Probably smoothies, or I think you guys call it acai or acai bowls. Because then it lasts that way. I love bananas. Sorry, my cat's in the background, so if you hear my cat on the chair. If you had to move to another country, where would you move? Probably Croatia, because we have family in Croatia. Or I do like the idea of Japan. I think that would be a really cool spot to move to. But I do love living here. Did I have a childhood nickname? Just Court. I usually just go by Court. And Ralphie is my last name. But that was my childhood nickname, was Ralphie. Do I like celebrity gossip? Yes and no, depending on what the celebrity gossip is. What is my preferred creative outlet? I'm an artist. I like to draw anime. If you had one whole day to pamper yourself, what would you do? I would probably start off with a back massage, a full body massage, then get a facial. Then I would probably do a little bit of shopping and going out for lunch and hanging out with one of my best friends. You have to choose 5 clothing items to wear for the rest of your life. What are they? Bra and underwear, obviously. Sweatpants. T-shirts. And shoes. Because you need shoes. What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve are when people like see your Facebook page and you write to them and ask them how they are and they don't reply back to you. But they see your post. Do you like sharing food? Of course I like sharing food. I share food with my close friends and my family. And if I had to with a stranger, yes, maybe outside of my home. How do you celebrate your birthday? How do I like to celebrate my birthday? Well, my birthday doesn't really be celebrated on because it's on Christmas Eve. So my mom, she has a tradition how she spends my birthday. And we basically have Christmas Eve together. And I don't really want to share that because it's kind of personal. I like to keep my birthday personal. Do you have favorite family tradition? Yes, I do. Again, it's Christmas. What is preferred mode of I'm really apologetic about my burping and my rudeness. I am drinking pop, and pop makes me burp like crazy, so I apologize. It looks like my doggy has calmed down now, so that's good. What's my favorite type of movement? Probably my taekwondo that I do. Which book do you wish you could read for the first time again? Probably The Indian in the Cupboard, or The Indigenous in the Cupboard. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I apologize about that too. What is my favorite thing on my desk and why? My favorite thing on my desk right now is probably my laptop. It's just a really good laptop and I really like it because I play Sims on it all the time. And my Switch, of course. If anybody has a Switch and wants to add me on stuff, I play sports. So I don't know if anybody has play sports. Let me know. If you could choose an afternoon, pick me up to deliver to your desk every day, what would it be? I know on this channel it would be a doll because this channel is made for dolls. So probably a doll. Or a jewelry jar. What was the last book I read? Oh gosh. I can't remember, to be honest. I haven't really read a lot lately and I want to start reading again. What's the one thing you're looking forward to? Probably summer. I'm really looking forward to the summertime because I'm really looking forward to teaching my dog how to swim, going to lakes so that he can have like really good walks and stuff like that, and just getting to know everyone. And at our cottage, like, he hasn't met the neighbors yet. Do you speak any other languages than English? Yes, I do. I only speak peu français. Bonjour, je m'appelle Courtney. Comment ça va? Ça va très bien. If you could be fluent language and do not know how to, would it be? Probably, I would like to learn Croatia, or I'd like to also learn, what was that one? Croatia, or I would also like to learn Francais again. I only know un peu Francais. Do you have dietary instructions? Yes, I do. I am lactose intolerant. And what that is I'm allergic to the milk, or cheese, or etc., etc. So I have to have the lactose-free stuff. And if I don't, and I eat too much dairy, I end up getting sick. I hope everybody's having a good afternoon and they're having a great day. And I'm sorry this video is really long, but I thought I would just make an upgraded one. So if you guys have a snack that you want to do, or please feel free to go get it, and we'll get on to the next half. And I think we're getting close to being done. What is your screensaver logs for? It's my husband, me, and my puppy Oakley when he was a puppy. What is your commute like? I walk everywhere. Sometimes my best friends will come and pick me up and take me out for coffee. I have 2 really good friends. What was my first ever job? My first ever job was working with the Famous People Players, which is a black light company, and I performed working with puppets. Glow-in-the-dark puppets, and that's how I met Kevin. I think that should be good for questions today. I will answer more later, but I think this should be good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And stay tuned for another mystery jar opening. I'm going to be buying another one, and this one's going to be blue. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So stay tuned for that. And again, I'm really sorry for my dog barking in the background. So I hope you guys have a great day. Stay happy, stay strong, love a little, and we'll talk to you soon. And I can't wait to do another mystery jewelry jar with you guys soon. Bye!